What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another nerdy_exe video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the evolution of my username, nerdy_exe, and how it became what we know today. So, if I remember correctly, my username came to be originally as Nerdy Gamer in 2016 or 2017 when I got a PS4 for Christmas. I was sitting in my sister's room, or actually it might have been my room, with my sister, and we were trying to come up with usernames for ourselves, and she came up with Nerdy Gamer. And so that was a name that I agreed on, and that was the first username that I had at the time. Over time, as I started signing up for more online games and I started experimenting with browser games a lot more, I discovered that the username Nerdy Gamer would be taken a lot of the time. So I began adding numbers like 555, 123, 321, and things like that on the username. But as I got older and I started getting into middle school, the username Nerdy Gamer kind of was a bit too childish for me, and I was honestly embarrassed by it, as I had to start playing more, mature games with, violence and things like that. And so I did a full switch, and I switched over to a username that was Lo-Fi Death in all lowercase. And the reason I did this is because at the time I was listening to a lot of lo-fi music for some reason, like those live streams, the Lo-Fi Girl live streams, the Chilled Cow live streams, and I created a little clan. It's not really a clan, with just me and my friends, called Lo-Fi. And this started out as a Krunker clan, and so I made an alt account on Krunker called Lo-Fi Death that was supposed to be the owner of the clan, but I created it on my main account. And so I became Lo-Fi Death. But as time continued going on, I grew away from the name very quickly, so for a short amount of time, my username was Lo-Fi Death on a couple of random websites here and there. Like, for example, my Reddit account is named Lo-Fi Death, and my speedrun.com account was originally named Lo-Fi Death because that was the name that I stuck with. But eventually, I evolved over to death.exe, and this was because in Krunker, when you die, for example, from falling off the map, sometimes it'll say your username and then committed death.exe. So I adopted that as my username. And I think you guys are starting to see where nerdy_exe comes from. Now, I started posting videos on YouTube roughly 2 years ago, and I decided that I needed a rebranding because my username on YouTube was still Nerdy Gamer. So I thought about it and I was like, I want to incorporate Nerdy Gamer into my new username because it's where I started, it's my roots. It was my first ever gaming username, so it was kind of important to me and I didn't want to abandon it. So I thought about it and I was like, I guess I could go with Lo-Fi Nerdy, but I didn't want the clan, my little gaming clan, to become part of my brand, like part of what I was on YouTube. And I was like, I need to come up with something. And I discovered I should do nerdy.exe. And it was genius, really. I was like, wow, this is so smart. I typed it into YouTube, and YouTube does not allow periods in your name. And I was lost. I didn't know what to do at that point. I was like, my username is, I guess I'm gonna have to just stick with Nerdy Gamer. And I tried nerdy_exe, and that worked. And at the time, I was like, this would be a temporary name until I come up with something better, because I don't want an underscore in my name. I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like how it sounded. But as I started, my intro started to evolve, and I made my outro, and I really liked how it looked. And I mean, nerdy_exe, it just kind of rolled off the tongue, you know? And it sounds a lot better in my opinion than nerdy.exe. And I stuck with it, and I still have it to this day. And it's weird to think about how much my name has changed in a very short amount of time, because I have not actually been like an online, I haven't been active in the online community for very long. And so yeah, that's where we are today, from Nerdy Gamer to Lo-Fi Death to Death EXE, all the way to nerdy_exe, and it comes around full circle. So if you've watched the end of the video, you guys should make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm hopefully going to have a lot more content coming out soon. I know I've been slacking off a lot. I'm really sorry. I'm going to be honest, I'm just kind of lazy. But make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment about what your first username was, because I'm actually interested to see. Join my Discord. I'll have the link in the description. That's where I post a lot of updates. We got a lot of behind the scenes stuff on my Discord, and I'm really going to try to grow it starting now, I guess. So make sure to join that, and have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys in the next nerdy_exe video.